I am here to make a homeschool video on my 10-year-old son. He has epilepsy, ADHD, and autism. And this is what we did today, February 13th, 2023, Monday. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Happy early Valentine's Day. What are you guys doing in your homeschool or public school for Valentine's Day tomorrow? We are doing hand or not for hitting. Okay, still having a hitting problem, so we're doing hand or not for hitting. The ability and the ADHD is the one he wanted to read today. We also have the ability and epilepsy, but he wanted the ADHD one today. We are currently reading this one. We got to page 14. It's about a fox, a fennec fox. I think it's a fennec fox, but we're not sure. They haven't said yet, but they find this creature and they're off the bound box, and they go to each habitat to figure out where the creature belongs, and they're trying to figure it out. I highly recommend this book. It's Explore the World of Animals in a School Bus. It's one of the big books. I have two other ones on this side. They're really hard to find because back in the day when they would say, look for the Microsoft CD-ROM on the cover. So they're like really old. This one I think is from 2000 I have one from 1998 and one from 2001. So these are really hard to find, but when I see one, I get it. I don't care what condition it's in, as long as it's still readable. I'm okay with it. I paid $1.95 for this one at the used bookstore. Second child. I absolutely love this book. He was struggling with doing his math. So what we did was I just had him do just the first section, and we'll work on the other sections on Wednesday when we resume. Because Tuesday is occupational therapy, so if we do any work, it'll be like simple little workbooks. Nothing too hard for him. He does have a hard time in occupational therapy. He did these problems in the big math book, grades 1-2. Just that one. He did really well with it. Practice makes perfect. He did this one. It was pretty easy for him, and we had fun with it. I highly recommend Math Lessons for a Living Education by Master Book. But if you are not Christian-based, you're totally secular, you're not doing anything Christian-based, it's not for you. What you're going to do, but if you are okay with some Christian stuff and you're still secular, then this is for you. That's what I do. I mix of Christian and secular because I don't really care. We read this book. I'm just having to reread the reading aid books. We have 1 through 80 physical, because the only ones they made physical, so he reads through them every once in a while. We're just reading right through them again, so practice to make sure he still knows how to say those words. We did this today for reading aids. We finished lesson 108, and once we're done with that, we'll start Wednesday on 109. We did science. We are this far into the book. So when we finish this one, we will definitely be moving on to science too. In this book, we talked about the full moon and how the kid wanted to see the full moon. And we know that the full moon comes every 27 days. So remember the last time the full moon came and counted 27 days. So you know the exact day the full moon was coming. We did social studies. I'm still not loving this book, but I really need to pass a standardized test. So we did, what we did, huh? This one about class rules, and I talked to them about the difference between our class rules and their class rules. We did Curious George. We finished to this page. We reviewed here to make sure we knew everything. So I checked it off, and Wednesday he will start with bikes. It will be a story about bikes, and then he will do all the sections in there about worksheets about reading, math, science, and social and emotional. They're all things around bike and zooming and stuff. And this is kindergarten level. We do have the first grade level. We already did the preschool level. We actually love these. If you have not tried these Curious George books, I highly recommend them. And then here they are on the back. So that is everything we did today. Wednesday we're going to start reading these. We got Harriet Tubman and Martin Luther King. which I am doing Martin Luther King specifically because they had Martin Luther King and this social studies book. And they talk about how he wanted everything to be equal. They never once mentioned he was black, never once mentioned it was about slavery or the fact that white people had signs up that said no blacks allowed. Didn't talk about anything like that. It's very whitewashed, and I didn't like that. So we're going to go over it again in this book. And the 100 world-changing women. We're going to go through here and look at some black women who have changed the world. My son needs to know about strong, independent women, even white women, black women, Italian women, German women. Need to know that women can be just as strong as men, because I do not want to become one of those one of those men that believe that they have power over women. Misogyny. I don't want that. So I'm going to teach them that women can just be just as strong as men can. So that is what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. Reading these books. We're going to go through them. We'll probably just skim these 2 books just because he is still a little bit too young for these books, but we're going to do it anyway. And that is what we're going to do in homeschool the next couple of days, and that's what we did today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a great day.